Now, when it comes to ferries, what i- what is causing the lack of uh, incentivization? Is that a word?
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I got you.
How do we incentivize people to take that job? Because from what I know, and I know very little, and you know a lot, and please correct me where I'm going wrong here, is it's not a really high paying job to be a deckhand on the ferry, and it's sometimes it can be a very miserable work with the weather and such.
Yeah, so good question. How do we incentivize the next generation? So, couple key facts here. We have a hardworking ferry workforce of 1,835 folks. So it's a huge team, big team. And more than a third of these folks are eligible to retire in the next 5 years. So we call this the oncoming silver tsunami. Retirements are incoming. We need to hire hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of new crew to replace those. So your question, how do we incentivize? It's a great question. We got to be thoughtful about it. We got to come up with solutions, and we got to fund them now, because we got to replace hundreds of folks in the next 5 years. With that said, we know that our salary bands are far lower than the merchant marine, or what someone with, a skilled sailor or engineer can earn in the merchant marine or on fishing vessels or in the cruise industry. Mm-hmm. So part of that is we need, and this is an agency in Olympia called the Office of Financial Management, OFM, helps to set these. We need to look at a new salary scale. And that's not only for our ferry workforce, it's for a lot of state employment. We know inflation is eating at every one of our budgets. And it's true of state employees too. It's true of all of us. But if we want a state government that really executes well on the mission of our government and really deliver services really effectively, you got to pay people adequately. You got to bring good professionals in. So the right salary and benefits is part of this for sure.
Is it a union job?
It is. We have several unions, including like the Inland Boatmen's Union, which it's over a century old. Really, they do great work. They've helped us build generations of sailors. They've helped establish America as the strongest maritime power in world history. It's pretty amazing. And one thing to remember is Washington State Ferries is the world's second largest ferry network, only behind Turkey. So we punch way above our weight here in Washington. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. And this is an iconic ferry system, but we need 26 vessels fully operational to actually run our routes. We're down to 15 today. So we need staffing. We need to incentivize folks the right way to come on board. We also got to build new boats. And so there's two distinct challenges. Going really focused on the staffing right now because this is critical. And then, a lot of folks have heard or read or watched more on, we're going out to bid right now, looking to build the next 5 vessels in a nationwide search. And part of this is we need to find vessels that are seaworthy, that are built to the highest standard, and that can help us better preserve and protect Puget Sound and actually generate tax savings for